Two contractor con artists who went to prison 2 years ago for a fraud scheme that we uncovered are now back in the home improvement business. Sound unbelievable? We thought so too until 8 on Your Side investigator Mark Douglas started digging in once again. And Mark joins us now with a follow-up on a story that we really didn't think we would need to follow up on.
We've been doing this a long time, Keith. You know, our original investigation on the roofing ripoff did alert authorities and did send these guys to prison 2 years ago, as you said. Now, they're still on probation, and they owe a fortune in restitution. Now we discovered these contractor con artists are once again selling home improvements to unsuspecting consumers.
Mr. Perber, Mark Douglas, News Channel 8, how you doing?
When we found Frank Perber making a house call, he couldn't wait to leave. The same thing happened 5 years ago. That's when we tracked down Perber and his partner in crime, Carlton Dunko.
Guys, no comment.
Back then, we uncovered a roofing scam they used to defraud 100 victims in 6 counties while running a company called NBRC. Before that, they ripped off consumers for millions in 11 other states with a company called American Shingle. We followed them all the way to Connecticut, where Florida fraud agents finally busted them.
On display was the same marketing documents that they used in Tampa Bay.
Both men went to prison owing victims $631,000.
Anybody threaten or force or make you agree to that amount?
No, ma'am.
Now Dunko and Perber are teaming up again to promote a home improvement program called PACE. PACE is a government-sanctioned lending tool that lets homeowners borrow money for energy improvements from private lenders and pay it back as part of their tax bill. Perber and Dunko both work for Neil Scopatello, who was recently banned from Pasco County for misleading consumers.
Well, they were deceitful.
Tax collector Mike Fasano says the PACE mailers that Scopatello's company sent to consumers looked like official tax documents. And that's not all.
They were telling people, our residents here in Pasco County, that we have inspected your roof, which is an absolute lie.
One of those residents is Anthony Greco.
As I read through it, I saw that my roof has terrible damage.
That was sure news to him.
How did they know? Is it like magic? Did they send a drone?
Well, we did, and our drone couldn't find anything wrong with Greco's roof.
Looks like a perfectly fine roof.
Yeah, it is.
Property appraiser Gary Joyner also oversees Pasco's PACE program, and Scopatello's mailer didn't pass his sniff test either.
There's so many little things in here that scream scam right off the bat. It was ugly.
Joyner and Fasano told PACE loan providers to dump Scopatello or they'd dump the loan program.
I assure you that they didn't leave voluntarily.
They didn't go very far. We found Perber making a sales call in Hillsborough County weeks later. He was selling air conditioners to homeowners who responded to door hangers promoting a new Florida program.
They say you're fraudulently promoting the PACE program. What would you say about that?
We tracked Perber and Dunko back to Scopatello's marketing office in Tampa.
This is Carlton Dunko's Jeep. Over there is Frank Martin Perber's pickup truck. They're both inside their offices, but they won't come out and talk to us. Instead, they called the police to shoo us away.
And that's too bad, because we have so many questions, especially for Carlton Dunko. We'd like to know why he's living like a king in a luxury home in Cheval, raking in as much as $12,000 a month, while paying a grand total of $500 a month to his previous victims. At that rate, it'll take Dunko more than a century to settle his debt to society.
The gall of these guys to even come back here and start up again, which tells you that they don't care. They don't care what they do or who they do it to.
Dunko and Perber are both serving probation and not allowed to be in the roofing business. Scopatello insists they only serve as consultants in his other home ventures. Now, they still face prosecution in Connecticut and Missouri for previous scams.
Man, I think a lot of people feel like Mike Fasano. I mean, the gall of these guys. It's unbelievable that's happening. And so they're not even violating a probation order here?
Well, I think that's a great question for their probation officer. According to probation records that we looked at, Perber says that he's an operations manager, but we found him going door to door selling these products to unsuspecting consumers who had no idea they were dealing with a convicted felon who was part of the biggest organized fraud scheme in this area and actually the country in his previous venture.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say to all this. I'm believing there's going to be a follow-up.
I think we'll have plenty of follow-ups to this.
Thank you, Mark. Head on over to social media and our pages there at WFLA.com for more information on this story. Our digital team has actually put together 8 ways to protect yourself from these kind of shady contractors.